Now open that same file, dragged it into Photoshop. Okay, so we've got that image and we're in Photoshop. So there's several things I do within Photoshop. I would advise everybody when they're starting off to make another layer. Right click your mouse, duplicate the layer, and this automatically says copy. So now we have 2 layers. So you would do all your changes in the background, copy. If anything go wrong, you've got your original there. It's not the way I do it. I do everything in one layer because that's the way I work. So the first adjustment is the curves. Click adjustments, you've got all these here. This one here is called curves. So highlights, dark areas. So this will highlight anything bright. This will dull anything. Okay, very easy. Drag, drop. So now I've got it light, I want to just bring that down. Happy? Okay. Over here we have what's called dodge and burn. So the dodge is to make things brighter, the burn is to darken them down. Whenever you're going to work on these, make sure you come back over here and highlight the background copy. So here we are. We'll go on dodge. At the top you can pick, are you going to make the highlights brighter, the midtones, or the shadows, and the percentage you're going to do them. So I keep this very low so it doesn't overdo it straight away. So let's do the highlights. Let's bring the water line here and the reflection of the sky within the sea. So you click down on your mouse, the left button, hold it down and rub across. So now you can see how that's, don't forget we're only doing highlights, that's not going to make the dark bits brighter or anything else in that picture. Purely highlights. So I'll stop now. If I go back, edit and undo, look where the reflections are. So it's just gone down a little bit. And if I go redo, they come back. If you want to keep doing, you click again and you just keep rubbing a little bit more and we'll get a little bit brighter. Yeah, but we don't want to overdo it. Okay. Now I would then go in and do burn. If you look here, I'm on shadows, so I'm going to do the darker areas. I want to increase my brush size. You can type in or drag it across. So the idea now is we're going to make our clouds slightly darker. Look how this picture is changing. Yeah. We want to make the picture pop, don't we? We want to make it look really, really nice. We want those clouds defined. So there we are. I'm going to come back over and I'm going to pick the dodge again. This time I'm going to go for shadows and I just want to highlight these little bits here which I think are a little bit dark. So again I click, hold it down and drag it across. So I'm just on that C, them corners, and I'm just bringing that over. Now I've took my finger off the mouse. If I want to go do it again, I'm only doing 3% at each time. Okay, you can do it higher, but it gives you less control. So if we come back over where our layers are, we see the visibility of this. So that's the original image. This is what we've done to that image. So original, a few clicks and a bit of this, that and the other, and we've now brought that absolutely lovely, in my eyes anyway. So what else do we do? At this point, what I'm going to do, we've got 3 layers open, so we're just going to flatten the layers. Okay, so whatever we've done now is going to be irreversible because I'm at that point now with the picture that I want to do that. So flatten the layer. So now we've just got a background layer. Mine shows a padlock, so I'm going to click that and I've opened that layer. And I'm going to do Command and T. The reason I've done this, anyone sharp-eyed will see that the wimbles are slightly inwards because of the perspectiveness of the lens. It's created that view and they lean inwards like you get buildings. So can we adjust that? Yes. So Control and T gives you this option now. Right click, perspective. So this is what we're coming to now. We're going to change the perspective of the picture. So the easiest way is to click in the corner and drag out to the right. So the windmills are now going to stand upright. The only downside, it does flatten the image slightly. So we click here to say yes, we're happy. Layer, flatten. So our windmills are straight up. I'm happy with that now. Oh, I want to add a border. So the easiest way I've found to do a border, image, canvas size. Here's the canvas size of the image. So you have to increase to give it the border. So I'm going to add 0.2. I'll tell you what I'll do. Let me add 1 to it, and then I'll show you why I'm going to do a smaller. So 69 plus 1, 70. You have to add the same to each one, because if not, it's just going to look silly. Pick your color. So we're going to go for white and click OK. Now it's got quite a large border, and I think it overpowers the picture. So edit, undo. Image, canvas size, 0.2. So it's 70.0. 0.287. White, and there you go. I think the border now is far better. So what I would do here is that because we've taken this image from Lightroom, we've created what's called a TIFF file. You can see it here. File, save as. So here we go. Look, we've got TIFF. So if I'm going to rework on that image later on, I would keep that as a TIFF file. TIFF is a larger file, so it will take up memory. If I'm happy and that is it, we can go to JPEG. Now the problem you've got is when you go File, Save As, you don't get the standard JPEG. You'll find that out and you'll click the wrong one every time. So we're going to cancel and we're going to go File, Save as Copy. Now if we click where it says TIFF, we can see standard JPEG. And we can name our picture. So we're going to go test. You can call it whatever you like. Save. Now it's going to give you an option on how large a file size you want that picture to be saved on your computer. Bear in mind, certain websites limit how big the picture can be. So I found between 7 and 8 should allow you to upload that to most sites. And that's all you do.